What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now.
Had to make sure the music turned down. How is everyone? Happy Sunday. It is a day for new manga chapters. I want to talk about some of the stuff that came out this week that was announced. I think it's mainly announcements it's pretty much all announcements from this week. But before we do any of that, if you have enjoyed these live streams or the VODs, which can usually be found in the playlist down below on the channel. There's the one for the manga reading. There's the one for recent streams. Pretty much as of late, the streams have all been the manga readings. It might change later on again. I don't know. Right now, I haven't really been feeling streaming games, so manga reading has been pretty much it. I am going to be starting Bleach. Well, a couple announcements. I'm going to be starting Bleach coming this week, and I think I am going to be streaming that on Tuesdays, then Dr. Stone on Mondays, and I'll explain why a little later. A few of the things I've been watching this week were Star Wars Vision. Started that this morning. Saw the first 3 episodes. The first one is gorgeous. It's awesome. Really recommend it. The second one, I'd be lying if I said I remembered what happened. I'd probably need some help remembering. The third one was by Studio Trigger, and it was one of the ones I was most excited about. I know episodes 3 and 9 of Star Wars Visions are by Studio Trigger. I can't remember which one's by Production IG, but I was talking about that the other day with Ernie, Blurred Without Fear. Check him out if you haven't already. He talks about comic books, and Saturdays he has something similar to this that I'm kind of learning from. We'll say it that way. But yeah. That's what I've been watching. I haven't really been playing any games. I played Fortnite some this week. I saw some of the new skins. There's the new Venom skin with the Tom Hardy, what's it called? Not look-alike, but where they pay to use his appearance, basically, right? What else did I play this week? Other than that, I don't think I've played anything since Ghost of Tsushima, which I think I mentioned it on here. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I finished it Sunday into Monday, I think. So yeah, it was really good. I have to play the DLC. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a break. I wanted to get Deathloop, but I think I'm gonna hold off on that. I have a bunch of other games that honestly I need to play. They've just been sitting there, like building up in my libraries for like the PS5 or Steam. I know everyone's Steam library is probably huge, but if I look over at it right now, also, that browser window is not supposed to be there right now. So, just looking at my library. Oh, I played Destiny. I played Destiny this week a little bit. But just for the story, not a lot of people that I know still play it, but uh, I enjoy it. It's my favorite shooter. Recent, yeah. I need to play Devil May Cry 5. I've started it. I need to go back and finish that. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I've been watching, playing. Besides what we've been reading on Sundays, I haven't really read. I'm a few chapters behind on what's it called? Tokyo Revengers. I don't know why I blanked out on the name. Uh Damn, I'm over here just straight up capping. I also watched One Piece last night. I watched the last episode of My Hero for the season. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot more than most of the season, besides like some of the My Villain Academia stuff. This season overall, I guess this is going to be a quick like review of season 5 of My Hero Academia. A lot of very nice animation for stuff that shouldn't have taken so long. And then we got to My Villain Academia, and that just, I don't know. I feel like Bones has not produced something I enjoy watching the way I used to watch it. And I think a lot of it has to do with pacing, but it might also be my fault because I read the manga. And so I go in with certain kinds of expectations to see things animated a certain way. But then we also get hit with a bunch of flashbacks all the time in the show. And we don't get that many in the manga. And if we do, it's a panel. It's a panel instead of like a full 30 seconds to a minute, basically recapping something. It's starting to head a little more towards the Naruto side. Naruto side, if I could say it that way. But yeah, overall, I think it was an alright season. They surprised me at the end with some of the Shigaraki stuff, which was cool, but also terrifying, which is it's the way it's supposed to be. It really is. And then I watched One Piece last night. We got more stuff with Yamato. That's pretty dope. I can't wait to see how they bring like that part of the story to life. Um they've also been having some weird animation pacing issues, but whenever it's an action episode, poof, it hits. This episode was a little all over the place. But then again, we're checking in on a bunch of characters, so it's kind of all right. I just think it could have probably flowed from one scene to the other a little better. And yeah, there's not too much more I can say about One Piece without spoiling, because I know most people haven't really watched it. And I am slowly convincing more and more people to either watch it or read it. If you want to watch it, make sure to check out One Piece. If you want to cut out all the filler, most episodes have been edited to where it removes filler, unnecessary pacing, such as like people statically staring at each other, making faces, and the camera's just like zooming in and out, stuff like that. They clean it up a lot, especially the more recent stuff. They turn it around super fast. So once you get over pretty much the time skip, it's a lot easier to watch through them. Or if you want to do like me, you could watch it on Verve, Crunchyroll, Funimation. Watch it in English or subbed. It's up to you. Dub is only not translated. Dub is only done up until like almost the end of Dressrosa. So that's like 6 something. So it'll be a while if you start it. More of it'll be dubbed by the time you get to it. Overall, you'll have to have read those or watch those to kind of get where we're at with the manga when we get to that part a little later. But also, I wanted to start kind of talking about some like news type stuff, if that makes any sense. I've been watching Philip DeFranco for years, and so I've kind of always wanted to try something like that. So here is going to be that section. I don't know what this is going to be called, but these are some of the things that I thought were pretty cool from this week. We had the Nintendo Direct. What was it, Wednesday? I think. We saw, and these are, I'm only going to mention the things that I liked from it. It wasn't a lot, or that I found interesting. The first one is Kirby. I was going to say Mario. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which reminds me a lot of Super Mario Odyssey, which I played earlier this year, finally, after owning it for like a year and a half. I guess it was like a year, but I enjoyed it a lot. And so when they showed Kirby in that kind of game, and I know it's the first time Kirby's had that kind of game, like a open world 3D platformer, it looks pretty badass. And it comes out next year in the spring, so it's not super far. It's not like right away. It probably wouldn't get like lost in all the new releases coming out in the next couple of months. So yeah, that's Kirby. Then we've got the Nintendo Switch Online expansion, which is going to be adding the Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis. Well, not entire library. It's going to be adding games from those libraries. I know the N64 is going to have Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, which is kind of weird considering they made such a big deal about the Super Mario 3D All-Stars last year when that came out, or was it at the beginning of the year? Time is moving by so fast, but you know, if you really wanted Super Mario 64, I guess you could have just waited till that. And they're probably going to do the same for the GameCube because Switch is sticking around for a while. It's not like the Wii U. And yeah, that's supposed to come at the end of October, but they haven't like said how much it's going to cost, because they did say that it's going to be a paid service on top of everything. So if you're already paying for Switch Online services, you're going to be paying extra if you want to be able to play the N64 games and Sega Genesis games. I know they said Majora's Mask will be added later. I don't get why they didn't do it off the bat. It's Zelda's 25th anniversary. Then again, down the road could mean, hey, in a month. So they'll be like, yeah, people probably already flew through the games. Oh, F-Zero is going to be one of them too. So if you missed out ever on playing F-Zero, I can't remember if it had any extra like title to it. I no longer have that page up that had the direct stuff on it, but that could be cool depending on how much it ends up costing, of course, because if it's them charging you out the ass on top of like you're paying for the service yearly, do you really want to be paying more than once? And how much is it different if you're on a family plan? That's what I want to know, because I have the family plan. I pay once a year. I have I think 6 people on it, 5-6 people on it. And if we're all in a family plan, is there a family plan for the extra? Hopefully they announce it in the coming weeks. If they do, I'll definitely talk about it. And then we got something that we had all heard rumblings about, of course, like the Mario movie. Probably going to be animated, like CGI animation, stuff like that. Because it, with this cast would be, look, this cast is already kind of out there, but it would be so much more out there if it was live action like the original Super Mario Bros. Movie, which hilarious if you're high, but it's terrible otherwise. But yeah, it's scheduled for holiday 2022, so meaning probably around like next Christmas. Why wouldn't they aim for something like that? It's going to be a family-friendly movie because Nintendo, of course, is super involved, and Illumination is going to be the studio that they're partnering with to produce it. They produce the Minions movies, Despicable Me. I can't remember any of the other ones right off the bat, but this is the cast. The cast is Chris Pratt as Mario. Don't know how that's supposed to work. I did love Chris Pratt in a lot of stuff. Parks and Rec, the Lego movie, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy. Damn, what else? I feel like there's something else that I thought he was a really great character in, but I don't know what this means, like him playing Mario, or how this is gonna turn out. Then we have Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach. I have not seen I think it's called Queen's Gambit on Netflix. I'm probably gonna watch that soon because I do like watching movies or series where actors are involved leading up to like other movies that I'm interested in. The reason I watched Parks and Rec was because Chris Pratt was cast for Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was like, well, I know nothing about the lead guy, so let me see how I like his character portrayal. And Andy was one of my favorite characters in Parks and Rec up until the end. So I don't know. Right now, I'm still iffy. Well, as they were announcing it, they got to Anya Taylor-Joy. I'm like, I have no like positive, negative thought from that. Charlie Day as Luigi, kind of weird. It could be good. It could also be very bad. It could also be very, very bad. But then they got me because the Sonic movie was kind of the same way. Of course, that's mixed with live action. But when they said Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik slash Eggman, I was like, yeah, I'll give it a chance. Then they showed the terrible CG. Then they fixed it. But he was one of my favorite parts. Jim Carrey was great in Sonic. So now this time we have Jack Black as Bowser. That he's gonna have a blast. We're gonna be able to tell, and in turn, we're gonna have a blast. So in my mind, they're already winning. But then they're like, "What about the little guy that's like, hello?" Or and that was pretty terrible, honestly. Keegan-Michael Key is gonna be Toad. Do you know how funny that can be? And they're like, you know what? Cherry on top. They announced other people, but this is the last person I'm going to mention. They said, why don't we go ahead and bring Donkey Kong in? Just for the heck of it. Oh, let's put Seth Rogen. Is it because he's almost like a human version of a bear? Like, imagine Yogi Bear played by Seth Rogen. You can see it. I know you can. They're probably, well, we don't have the rights to Yogi. We're doing a Mario movie. Let's put him as Donkey Kong. He probably is going to be hilarious. And they're not wrong. So, this movie is honestly being carried by Jack Black, Keegan-Michael Key, and Seth Rogen as not the main characters. Bowser, Toad, and Donkey Kong. And like I said, it comes out holiday 2022, probably Christmas time, if not Thanksgiving. They'll probably go Christmas. It's further away. Little extra time, whatever, right? But I don't know. I'm super iffy about the movie. It could turn out pretty cool. Could also turn out very bad, but never as bad as the Super Mario Bros. Movie with John Leguizamo as Luigi Mario, and I forgot the name of the guy who played Mario, but his name in the movie was Mario. Mario was the last name too, so that's why it was Luigi Mario. and everything looked hideous. It was like a cyberpunk type world. If you haven't checked it out, check out clips on YouTube. Don't watch the movie. It's unless you're drunk or stoned and you need something to have a good time. But yeah, that was the Mario movie. And the last thing from the direct that caught my attention, Monster Hunter has always kind of looked interesting to me. I tried Monster Hunter World, but I had no one to play with, and I think it's one of those games that if you don't go in with someone to play with, also I didn't understand the systems. It was my first Monster Hunter. I was very lost. So I ended up dropping it and I just went back to Destiny. Turns out Monster Hunter World was great. They did a great expansion, apparently. They released Monster Hunter Rise on Switch. People lost their shit because apparently it's really good. And again, this entire time, I'm like, this looks so sick. But I haven't picked it up yet. Why? Because I don't know. I don't have an excuse. However, the trailer for Monster Hunter Break looks so badass with like this medieval castle and a dragon. It's like a Reaper dragon or something. It looks super cool. I think I'm going to end up picking up Monster Hunter Rise. Going to be playing that, of course, off stream because I don't really play games on stream anymore. But that also means I can actually put time into a game. And it might be what I'm looking for. It might replace Destiny for me right now. Then after that, that was all the Nintendo Direct stuff. There wasn't anything Pokemon really, which kind of surprised me considering we're about to get the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Figured they would have done like one more trailer for good measure. Then they announced Animal Crossing Direct, I think for next month, but I'm not really in that circle. If you are, it's supposed to be a decently long direct. The fact that it's its own direct is kind of wild. It means they've got plenty of stuff still planned for it. And yeah, that wraps up the Nintendo Direct. Moving on to some anime manga news. The only manga news that really I want to talk about right now is Dr. Stone is entering its final arc. So, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to be going back to where I left off, which is pretty much, yeah, I left off right where the anime ends for season 2, or I think the like first half. I can't remember if it's like a half season or not, but that's about to go into its final arc. I think it started today. They even have like the Shonen Jump website looking like, well, not looking like, they have Dr. Stone all over the page. And I just want to make sure it looks, you can see it on OBS. Yeah. Wait, why is it still blurry? Filters, blur, there we go. Now you can see it. Probably could leave it that size. All right, yep. And then leave filter up. And then I can just go back and cut that. Now what I meant to click. All right. And what else? Oh, yeah. Cowboy Bebop's live action series has apparently an anime opening, which is cool. And they pretty much remade the original opening using Tank, because you can't really top Tank for the series. It's iconic. So it makes sense that they're just going to use it for the opening for it. But is it going to play every episode or no? That's what I want to know. I kind of want it. I think it would be great. And then we'd get a second opening for the second season. Because I don't know if they're just going to split it into 2 seasons or if they're going to go ahead and split it into 3. Because Netflix kind of has a thing about splitting stuff into 3 seasons. And then kind of usually calling it. And that's pretty much it for the news that I could think of. Because I'll be honest, I didn't collect it throughout the week. I collected it earlier today. And these were the top things that were on my mind. So that means it is time to read some manga. And let me make sure that's on screen. No, it is not. There we go. Damn it. There we go. Now you gotta blur it. Boom. And as always, when it's all 3, My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and One Piece. My Hero is usually our first. And I gotta make sure I got the chapters up. The thing on screen. Boom. Alright. Let me... Because sometimes OBS acts weird. I just need to make sure that it's good to go, you know? Alright. So here we go. My Hero Academia, chapter 327. And we don't get the title on the first page, but we see Denki, Kirishima, and... Oh my god, why did I forget his name? Sugar Rush. Damn, I can't remember. Anyway, they're running, and alright, I'm just gonna read it like I normally do, or like I did last week. Set the temp to a toasty 42 degrees Celsius. Heat that bath, and you see Shiro, Kirishima, Kaminari, Sugar Rush, or is Sugar Rush the name of his attack? And damn, dude with the tail. Is it Yijiro? Something like that. But they're carrying Deku to the bath. Strip him down, lather, rinse, repeat. They're just bathing him. And dunk. Damn. I went too far. And you just see all of them hanging out in the bath. And Denki says, most things in the world can be solved by a good bath. You trying to fill the tub with dirt, says Bakugo. Scrub his skin raw with a wire brush and industrial strength cleaner first. Oh, hell no. He said wire brush and industrial strength cleanser. That's what it was. Cleanser, not cleaner. Gotta mind the instructions and get the suggested amount, though, said Kirishima. Even after the grand apology, alas, nothing has changed. And it's, oh my god, why am I going blank on My Hero names right now? This is, not the usual for me. He has Dark Shadow. Oh my god. Tokoyami. Try to be better, man. Be better. I'm still aiming for number 1, having given up on that, said Bakugo, which still makes all of you my rivals, including you, Deku Izuku. Wait. He said Deku Izuku. Bakugo never says Izuku. He always says Deku. And he splashes Deku in the face with water. Deku just takes it. Too challenging? Deku is fine, Kakchan. I don't know the meaning of challenging. Still, that desire to improve is a good thing, right? Let's use this chance to beat Bakugo at his own game. Fat chance, said Bakugo. Where's Uraraka? Already snoozing. Her and a few others crash as soon as that sense of relief hit. Oh, right. She's knocked out, drooling. My Hero Academia number 327, Rest, by Kohei Horikoshi. Translation, Caleb Cook. lettering John Hunt. And we see Uraraka is taking a nap. Well, she's sleeping. She's knocked out. She was on the roof yelling at everyone. She's definitely tired. And maybe even caught a cold because it was raining. I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm really sorry for the trouble. Said Deku. Yeah, that stuff about One for All. We got your message. The shock's kind of worn off since we read that letter from you, but still. I wish he had told Hawks to answer his phone. Going from quirkless to a top-tier power, that couldn't have been easy. What does it feel like? Literally bone-breaking as we know. Midoriya must be exhausted, so let's let him sleep, said Shoto. Why else did we drag him back here? Did you just naturally make an appearance doing that pose? Mineta said, because Shoto walks in, drying his hair. Deku says, I'm okay. I don't know if I could even fall asleep just yet. And Mineta's copying Shoto in the back, and he's like, Chihiro, rate my pose. And Zero said expulsion out of 10. Shoto sits next to Deku. Why not? I treated All Might pretty horribly, and I haven't seen him since. Remember last week, we saw Stain meeting with him. I can't sleep until I apologize, but he's not picking up his phone. Shoto points to the window where All Might is, and he comes inside. I am here to say sorry for being so little help, Midoriya kid. That's crazy. You've always done so much for me, All Might. You think we could get a mighty apology of our own since you left us in the dark and just bounced? Damn, All Might. The battle that will decide it all is close at hand. I'm no longer an active player on the board, so I am sorry for any anxiety I may have caused. I had convinced myself of that. Stain. Wait, I'm no longer an active player on the board. I had convinced myself of that, Stain. I'll crawl through the mud if that's what it takes to join this fight with them. I'll skip the details, but I acquired new intel, and we'll have some answers soon enough. And this is again All Might's thoughts. To follow these kids wherever that inner flame leads them, to see them on that journey. And he says, it's nearly time to muster all our forces. These days, my own body limits how much I can contribute, but even so. And Deku shouts, All Might, those tonkatsu bento boxes gave me the strength to go on. I got all messed up because I didn't have you around, so... Together, okay? We shall protect all we hold dear. I'll show these kids I can catch up to the heights they've reached. Thank you. On that note, I must depart. What? Where? Why? To join Endeavor's group. I have yet other matters to attend to. Tell him to at least send an email, of course. You mad or something? Angry Yami? Only racked with concern, so Endeavor and the other heroes aren't joining us here at UA? He'd rather not be around other people if he doesn't have a good reason to, because of the threat Dabi represents, said Shoto. Besides, it's not like the whole affair forced a change of heart in all the evacuees staying here. Oh, his nerves have calmed at last. Deku knocked out on the couch. Given that I'm Dabi's brother and Endeavor's son, I think I'm also still viewed as a concern. That's some heavy family drama, dude. Must be eating you up inside, even though you didn't do anything wrong, said Kirishima. Shoto says, in a way I did. Obsessed with the blood in my veins, I lost sight of my origin. But I've changed, and I'm going to prove it, until nobody has to worry about me anymore. That's nice for Shoto. I'm glad he's moving forward. What a man's man, making my tear ducts cry, uncle over here, said Kirishima. All the evacuees haven't necessarily had a change of heart? Yeah, guess not. Said earphone jack girl. I think her name is Ijiro. But hey, how about this? Now, I'm not saying the situation's the same, but she drags in Denki, Momo, and Tokoyami. Denki says, "What gives? Cut that out." "Oh my," said Momo. And Tokoyami's just alarmed. "What is it, Jiro?" Jiro, that's what it was. "Remember that other time some people were less than thrilled about us and our status? If we're trying to reassure people and bring smiles to their faces, I just might have an idea." Oh, are they going to put on another show? Like last time at the Culture Festival, let's show them everything we're made of? We pulled it off once, didn't we? That's true. But it's not only about bringing it all back the way it was. The way it was. We got to work to make the world a better place than before, and we'll do it together, going beyond and all. And then we see All Might in his cool ass car. Oh wait, no, that's Best Jeanist and Hawks. With Garaki in custody, they've compared his polygraph-based testimony about Shigaraki's growth rate to the results of the Nomu research over at Central Hospital. It's tough to predict how long it'll take the upgrades to fully adhere in a living subject, but both Garaki and Central Hospital are saying he needs at least 2 full months of rest before before he achieves completion. That info also squares with testimony from the assassins Deku captured. All for One's trying to get his grubby mitts on One for All before Shigaraki's body is perfected. And they show a bunch of Nomus that were... Wait, are those Nomus? I might have to take a closer look at these. Whatever he's scheming, if we're looking at a date 2 full months after the attack on Tartarus, that gives us 1 more month of wiggle room to make our move and take the fight to All for One and Shigaraki. They misspelled Shigaraki on the Viz website. That's what we thought. Damn. Oh no, that means it's worse. All Might was given some intel by the mad zealot of his Stain, security records from Tartarus to be exact, along with what's basically a deranged love letter to All Might. Stain wasn't planning to hand over that intel to anyone but the man himself. Who would have thought that the hero killer would end up a hero ally, said Endeavor. Damn. So because of Stain, not we, but the heroes have a chance to know what's going on and how to counterattack. That's good. Stain is such a good character. I wish he could have been around more. I mean, he might be around more till the end of the series, because this is another series that's also in its like last leg. Oh, not that sounds bad. It's on like the final stretch with the final arc. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. I think, let's see, the fact that they are going to look for something to kind of bring up everyone's hopes, like they did with the Culture Festival, I think is gonna be good. Seeing Shoto happy, it's pretty good too. Bring it. Oh, it's my boys Deku and Ozzy. Seeing Deku and All Might talk again, that's good. The fact that the boys all were like, "Hey, Midoriya, we know you stink. Get in that bath, boy." That was funny. It's a very, I think, hopeful is a good word to say for it. Like a very hopeful chapter. Especially considering who's helping them now. And all right. So we are going to switch to Jujutsu Kaisen. No, that is One Piece. Oh, all right. So here we go with Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen 160. Wait, did I think I ended the recording. Yeah, I did. There we go. Boom. And gotta make sure. Yeah, JJK's is up. No, didn't mean to move that. Right there. Oh my god, OBS, stop. No. What did I? Oh, for a second I thought I closed that. I was trying to get OBS. Move it to the second screen. There we go. And they both worked out. They did. All right, so dang, I hit the desk kind of hard. Jujutsu Kaisen, Chapter 160, Colony, by Gege Akutami. Translation John Wary. Lettering Sneer Aharon. Oh. Oh yeah, last week we were checking in with like a random person that's part of the culling game. Now, dang. I'm super bad with Jujutsu Kaisen names. Uh, okay, here we go. Oh, Ghetto. Why did I forget? Why did I forget his name? Starts off with Ghetto, saying, "Sorry. Who are you? I'm the sorcerer who placed a barrier here. This place was chosen for people to kill each other in the culling game. Unfortunately, that is not an honor. Kill each other? Could you not do that in my house? Ah ha ha, you're funny. The remains of an execution site are not far away. That is the center of the barrier with a radius of about 5 to 6 kilometers. Creating it requires immense effort. I cannot impose unreasonable conditions. Those of you who begin inside of the barrier have the right to leave, but only once. If you wish, you will awaken outside of the barrier. Do you so desire? When I awaken, am I dreaming? The space between dream and reality is a curse, so be careful. The hasty ones are already outside." And Geto grabs them by the hand, takes them out, and damn. So basically 2 double spreads, but this one kind of doesn't count as a double spread. Wait, why is that not? What? I'm turning the pages, but it's not showing like I turned the page there. There we go. I don't know why I did that. And then we get an actual double spread. And everything's being torn apart by curses. All right, I almost forgot to tell you. Thank you for getting along, Sasaki, with my son. Sasaki? Iguchi, I'm glad I know someone here. Where are we? Somewhere between Kotodai and Hirose Street. But check that out. Occult club wise, how's that look? Oh, wait. Is she one of the. What? With my son? Wait, Sasaki. Yeah. Damn. They okay. Call back to the original characters introduced in the series. Because I'd honestly forgotten about Sasaki and Iguchi. November 1st, 6:02 a.m. Sendai Colony. Can I tell you about the dream I had? Is it about a long-haired guy in a kesa? Everyone saw him. You saw him too, Iguchi? And did he mention his son? No, he didn't. Itadori. So, not ghetto, but brain dude. I forgot his name. I have a character list right here. I might as well check. Because I don't remember if they said the name of what's, you know, with ghetto. Uh, Personality, no. I don't see where it says. Anyway, we'll just go back to it. Nope, there's no listing, no angel. It's probably not their real name, like Yu and Sakuna. Panda said to Yuji, because Yuji's looking up the names on that like tablet ghost or tablet like curse that came out. Master Tengen mentioned colony number 2 in East Tokyo as the location. You know what the person looks like? Said Hakuri. Supposedly we'll know on site, says Megumi. You sure that's alright? Whatever, me and Panda will take Tokyo number 2. Ushiguro and Itadori, you take number 1. Kirara, you wait outside of the barrier. Sound good? What's your reasoning? Judging from the points, Kashimo is the strongest, so I should handle that player, huh? I'm not included? Panda, you have a good nose, so focus on finding the angel. Okatsu probably hasn't been in touch because cell phone towers don't work inside barriers. Probably, that's usually how that works. And how it worked when the school got attacked. So we need someone outside to keep an eye on things. Fine, said Kirara. Wait, maybe Shigeru and I shouldn't be together because of Sukuna. Ah, shut up. Shut up. The 3 senpai can't change their roles. Don't be so self-centered. Self-centered? I'm just worried. Are you going to say that every time? It's annoying and a waste of time. No fighting, says Panda. November 12th, 12 o'clock Tokyo. Remaining time until Sumiki must declare participation in the culling game. 7 days, 12 hours. Hi, I'm Kogane. Inside of this barrier, a lethal contest called the culling game has begun. Step inside and you two become a player. Are you willing to enter? Yeah. Hakuri said. Whoa, this chapter flew. What? Oh, yeah, is there's like multiple double spreads. It all just went by like that. Damn. So at the same time, like it's more setup, which is fine. I just didn't expect this to fly by so fast. It's kind of crazy because it was also 19 pages, but that's interesting. Sasaki was told by Yuji's father. Would like what? All right. I don't really have too much to say about that one. I really don't. But we're about to move on to the final thing that we're reading for today. And it's well, no, we still got Piano I couldn't keep track of the how many. But here we go. One Piece. All right. One Piece, chapter 1026. Probably this one I've just seen a bunch of hype about on Twitter, and I'm really excited to read it. The Pivotal Crash. Haute Couture Nami. Reader requests Nami and Leo fashioning cute clothes for a lion cub by Ebby. I am lion, it says on the shirt. And Leo, the Tantata, is helping her with it. That's pretty cute. And here we go. Flower capital, Wano. Strump, Trump, Cheddar, Cheddar. The island's kind of going crazy. We see everyone celebrating. It's a huge ass party. And we see Otama. Oh, not Otama. Otoko. And Kitetsu is his name, I think. He's thinking about Tama. Where are you going, Otama? Forgive me, master. I just can't stay home and do nothing. And as she's leaving on the boat, we will keep her safe, sir. Come back right this instant. Is the girl all right? No way to know. She's across the sea now. Not really. Oh, you can see Onigashima starting to break through the clouds. Reporting in about the mysterious dragon up on the roof at this moment, says one of the Marys. Young Master Yamato bruised and bloodied, and in the air, a sight that makes me question my own eyes. See Yamato there standing, Kaido flying above. Two dragons face to face. Master Kaido's Azure Dragon and a pirate riding a pink dragon, Straw Hat Luffy. If only I could be a great big monster like that. I could actually help everyone. Oh, that was... Momo said that to Yamato. The dragon's identity is unknown. So Yamato was keeping Kaido busy up there, but it is clearly an enemy. And that's Kaido charging up a blast. Because he has the, like, darker hair. He was going to breathe fire. Okay, you spit something back at him. Like what? I can't. Oh, Momo. Blast breath. And he dodges his. No, I'm not here to fight. Hey, Momo, said Luffy. What? Wait, Luffy, no, I cannot do this. Gum, elephant. And he goes in. Gone. Punching Kaido down. Hell yeah. Yamato's looking at him. Hey, Momo, fight Kaido and hold on. I can't. Wait. Is he actually saying that to him? Or is he hearing it? And then Momo saying it out loud. I can't. I cannot do it. We're surrounded. It's Kaido. Run, Lady Toki. Oh, he's thinking back to that day. He's thinking back to the day his dad got killed and his mom died. Supposedly. Because I'm not 100% sure. We saw her fall over, but it's Kaido. Run, Lady Toki. Mother. Kaido's planted into the ground. And there goes Momo, who fucking bit into him. Hell yeah. Your father is a fool of a lord. Oh, and he's getting angry, so he's biting down harder. Hell yeah, Momo. What are you doing, boy? And I heard it in Kratos' voice. What are you doing, boy? You ruined my country. If it wasn't for you, my father and mother would still be. Get away from him, Momonosuke, shouts Yamato. Yamato? Way to go, Momo. Ooh, Luffy coming in with another hit. Hell yeah. Oh, man. And Momo's just surprised. Dragons bring storm clouds with them. Treasure repository under the dome. That will be the last we see of the moon tonight. Oh, so no more Sulong form for the minks. If you'd landed one more good hit on me, I might have not been able to stand anymore. Don't blame the moon for your troubles. You didn't have bad luck. Pedro Sparrow's pain in the ass. I've just got overwhelmingly lucky. Good luck, boss cat. No, Nekamamushi. Oh, okay. So that was Jack saying, if he landed one more good hit on me, I might not have been able to stand it anymore. So Inuarashi was about to take out Jack. And then Pero Sparrow has been fighting Nekamamushi. And we see Cat Viper, his Sulong wore off. Oh man, is it gonna be their final stand? It'd be really sad if they actually died. Momo! Who shouted Momo? Lord Momonosuke? That's an Emperor of the Sea you just took a bite out of. Oh, it's Luffy saying it, isn't it? Is there a single thing left in the world for you to be scared of? No. Then go. You can fly. Yeah, go and stop Onigashima. He just said Momo, right? Yeah. You think that dragon? Nah, it couldn't be. Sanji and Zoro. Don't worry about Kaido. I guarantee you, I'll win. That's Luffy, Taro, and Lord Momonosuke. And Big Mom, Ma. Did you hear that? What a funny guy. Kid said you better win. Damn. Oh, because one of the mayors is like announcing it to everyone. Law, what? What's he been doing all this time? Tama, big bro, Momo, Frankie, get him, Luffy. All the prisoners, Luffy, Taro. Oh, Kaido went into what's it called? Was it like between Zoan and human form? Hybrid form. I don't know why I went blank on hybrid. Is there even a single chance you can beat me? As long as I'm alive, I have infinite chances. Let's go, Luffy. Goes in for... Ooh, it's that Conqueror's hockey punch. They're not even touching. And the clouds are parting. They're reporting in. The clouds are splitting. And I think the Mary that was up there got knocked out. The moon is back. Don't say a word. Who were you saying had all the luck? Odin one sword style. Both of them. Nekamamushi and Inuarashi. Feline frenzy. Canine cleaver. Hell yeah. I hope Parasparrow fucking dies. He's terrible. Jack needed his ass beat. Eldest son of the Big Mom pirates, Parasparrow, down and out. Lead performer of the Animal Kingdom Pirates, Jack the Drought, down and out. Hell yeah. Nekomamushi and Inuarashi fucking killing it. You're kidding me. There goes Jack. But I guess that's not my problem. And it's the dude we knew was still alive because Kaido didn't actually kill him. It's ugly ass wannabe leader of Wano, which now like no one will accept, of course. Damn. What's his fucking name? Shit. He hadn't been around for a good little bit. Damn, what's his name? Multi-headed dragon form. I'm trying to say like what it is to lead me to the name. The cousin of the clown. The guy who betrayed Odin. Why am I... The thing is, he's not dead. We all knew it. Because Momo, or at this point, Momo's gonna save the Fire Festival. He's gonna make sure the island doesn't land on it, on the mainland of Wano. Pretty sure Hiyori is gonna come in and kill... I really thought the name was gonna pop into my head, yo. I really thought so. Let me see. One Piece wiki. Where's... Wano? Orochi. It didn't even load. Orochi. That was his name. Orochi's fucking alive. That's crazy. Damn. Luffy and Kaido splitting the clouds, enabling Inuarashi Nekomamushi to go Sulong and Odin One Sword style, Feline Frenzy and Canine Cleaver. That is so fucking badass. The fact that Kid is like, yeah, you better win after Luffy says, don't worry about Kaido. I guarantee you I'll win. And Luffy saying in response to Kaido's, is there even a single chance you can beat me? As long as I'm alive, I have infinite chances. That conquers Hockey Clash. We see Zoro and Sanji still fighting. And everyone realizing, oh, the dragon was Momonosuke. And Momo, dude, the way that Luffy inspires others is just the best. He makes Momo think about, like, they're damaging Kaido. They're straight up like hurting him at this point, right? He sees Luffy do damage and then he goes in for the bite, remembering everything with like everything Kaido's done. Burning down his home, breaking in, and capturing him. When Kaido said, your father is a fool of a lord. You ruined my country. If it wasn't for you, my father and mother would still be alive. Like, you know, that's what he was thinking. And so this man had been down. And Yamato saw Luffy coming in for the attack. Because I think, yeah, Yamato didn't attack. It was only Luffy, right? Yeah. But yeah, Luffy is changing in and out of different forms like it's nothing. Because last week we saw the Gear 4 Snake Man move. This time we saw Gear Third, right? Or was it Gum Gum? Yeah, Elephant Gun is a Gear Third move. This man just popping in and out of it. Is there a single thing left in the world for you to be scared of? That's an Emperor of the Sea you just took a bite out of. And Momo realizing, no, he can do this. He's got this. Then go, you can fly. Yeah, go and stop Onigashima. Man. No wonder everyone had been so hyped this week for it. It's fucking great. And with that, oh, I clicked the wrong thing. With that, we go into the last one. Pianissimo. 6. Pianissimo. I think I said it right. Chapter 2, Life Expectancy. It's been 4 days since school started. We finished with our matriculation ceremony, physical exams, and other things. Classes officially start today. By the way, I realized it wasn't PPPPPPP. I remembered that in sheet music, there's a P that is used, and it means, like, it stands for pianissimo. It's hard to say. But the thing is, what that does, it signifies the person reading the sheet music to play it softer. So if you're playing, he's one of 7 and there's 6 P's, he's 6 times quieter than everyone. But yeah, I thought that was cool. This is a high school where students primarily study music. Shibuya Music High School offers a variety of music classes. Today is Tuesday, and my first class is ear training. Ear training consists of identifying notes by sound. The teacher plays music, and we transcribe what we hear onto a staff. It trains your sight reading skills, but of course he's gonna suck. I have no idea. I've finished playing it 3 times now. Let's see your answers. Now then, Sonata, come up and write your answer. I don't know. What? Not even one note? Sorry. You couldn't even tell the first note was do? What? That was first? Ear training classes are split into 2 levels. I'm in the lower level class. I'm probably the worst. What's this? Next, Miss Furusu. It's the girl from last week. Wow, perfect. When did you figure it out? The first time around, when Miss Furusu has perfect pitch. I'd expect no less from the head of the class. We went to the same middle school. Head of the class? That's awesome. Must be nice to have perfect pitch. Sonata, you're creepy. She can identify any note as soon as she hears it. That's so cool. I really need to do my best. Back at Hino Hospital. His mom's room. Hey, Mom. Oh. She's watching TV. Oh, it's something about the sextuplet pianist. Today at noon, the Otogami sextuplet pianist left Paris for Italy. And she turns it off. Or he turns it off. Hello? Oh no, she turns it off, he turns it back on, I guess. You don't have to turn it off, let's watch. I know how important they are to you. Sorry you can't see them because of me. It's alright. I can't see them, but when I hear your version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I feel like they're right here. That piece of music is special. Mimin would ask, what is it, Mom? It would always bring a smile to my face. I can taste my hot cocoa whenever you play. I love seeing all 7 of you having fun playing piano. That's enough for me. So how's school? Is it fun? Yeah, tomorrow we have practicum. She enjoyed watching all 7 of us play the piano. I feel the same. I think I love the piano because, Doctor, it's about Mrs. Sonata. Is it okay not to say anything? Wouldn't it be better to tell Lucky that his mom only has 1 year left to live? And they're just walking by. They didn't realize he was there. What? Oh, what are you talking about? So that's why she suddenly switched her medication and pushed me to become a pianist? It's been almost a year since and all that, and she still hasn't gotten any better. Even though I've wondered why, I've tried not to think about it. She told us not to tell you. I'm just realizing all of this now. And consciously, he had already had a feeling, didn't he? I think she didn't want you to worry. Worry? That's what he's been doing this whole time. Of course I would. Today is the first day of practicum. Please meet with your assigned teachers. Oh, Lucky got the dude from last week. Huh? Oh, and Lucky's he's crying. What's going on? Is something wrong? Nothing's wrong, and he punches himself. He's punching himself. Everything's fine, huh? And why is this kid punching himself? He's way different than at the entrance exam. Scary. I'm Hideo Dada. Nice to meet you. So now, sorry to ask for this right away, but can you please play the 3 pieces of music from your entrance exam? Okay. Bach, the Well-Tempered Clavier, Book 1, Prelude, and Fugue in C major. Honestly, I probably butchered the shit out of that. And he begins to play. Chopin, Etude, OP 25, number 9 in G flat major. And the dude's waiting. What's his name? Hideo. I'm gonna call him Hideo. Because I don't know if it's Dada. It's so weird when stuff gets translated and it's not always clear whether they put the first or last name first. Mozart. Variation on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Ah. And immediately flashes to seeing all the kids. What is it, Mom? Your Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is amazing. The Bach and Chopin were unbearable, but that piece of music is special. What do you mean by amazing? Like really amazing? In what way? I want to become a pianist and fast within a year. Huh? A year? Before my mom dies. What? Don't cry. I've already made her worry enough. I want to become a pianist and catch up to everyone. I want my mom to see all 7 of us playing the piano together again. Not like when I play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but in real life. I can enter inside your Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Enter? Yeah. If I frame it as a movie and your siblings are kids having fun playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, the person who is watching all this is missing from the frame. It's that kind of movie. And that missing person is also the one who's listening. What's making all this possible is probably your unusually soft but careful playing. How have you been practicing? Dada. Okay, I'm gonna go with Dada. Inside a hospital, so loud noises are not allowed, so I play for just a short while whenever I visit my mom. I treasure playing each precious note. Well, anyway, you can come in now. It's Aku Furosu. She's a special student who is at the head of the class. There's a rule that I take on 1 student from each grade. This year I'm deciding between the best, which is Furusu, or the worst, which is you, Sonata. Damn. That doesn't make sense, Dada-sensei. You're the only person who Gakuon Otogami ever recognized. You're deciding between me and an amateur who failed ear training? Oto, huh? It's his dad. but I'm the only one who can teach this really bad student. Other teachers would probably say, "You're expelled, stay back a year, or leave. You'd fail at any music high school or university." The piece will be Pavane por un infante de fonte. You'll compete 2 weeks from now. Whoever wins gets to be my student. Oh, okay. Cool. And to be continued, I imagine next week. Let's see, view chapter list. It'll say right there. I think it said 7 days when I first checked it. Go to series, please. Thank you. There we go. New chapter, 7 days. Pretty good. I thought the first chapter was really good. The second one's pretty good too. I like the whole idea of it. So far it's only when he plays Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, right? That everyone, or not everyone, because everyone at the entrance exam didn't get taken into it. Only Dada did. Yo, Tron Action, my boy. How you doing? You made it. Hope you're having a good one, man. But yeah, so I'm not gonna rate PPPPPPP with the others, or Pianissimo with the others. Jujutsu Kaisen flew by. It flew by for sure. My Hero was just had some nuggies. Yum. Hell yeah. That actually sounds really good. My Hero was kind of like the start of an arc, which we all know it's supposed to be leading into the next one. Because the last few chapters have been like a shorter arc. Did you read that as well? I liked PPP or whatever it's called. So I don't know if you know, but the P on sheet music usually stands for pianissimo, and it means to play it softer. And so with 6 of them, he's playing 6 times softer than his siblings. Especially with this week's chapter, like we understand, he's playing super soft because of playing in the hospital. Yeah, I figured that out. What was it? I think Monday after reading it, or no, it was Sunday. I think since I read it on Saturday, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's the first 2 chapters, so I can't really like tell much about the pacing because it flew by. All this week's chapters flew by, but I think the most exciting and the one I had most fun with was definitely One Piece. I sure didn't figure that out. Gotcha. But with that, it has been about an hour 20, a little longer than it usually goes. And I did try the new little like news segment talking about the stuff that I enjoyed hearing about from the week. Like I said, tomorrow, starting tomorrow, Mondays, I'm going to be reading Dr. Stone. So tomorrow I'm going to read the next arc. I'll be figuring out which is how long that arc is and seeing if I can read all of it in one stream. On chapter 154 of One Piece, all I know is Mr. 2 is gay. More bi, I think, would be I'm trying to remember what exactly happens at 152. Let's see. One Piece. There we go. Hey, but you're making it, man. You're making hella progress. Is if you've already met Mr. 2, that means you're in Alabasta. 154. My bad. You're about to get into volume 18. I just started and he held it on the second page. I gotcha. Django's Dance Heaven. Oh, you just left Drum Island. That's weird. I hate that they put. I'm a follower of the "Oh Come My Way" lifestyle. It's Okama way, which is like, I don't want to butcher what it means. Okama may refer to the horrific Japanese term for a cauldron, generally homosexuality in Japan. It's so weird that they do that with Viz. They're on their way. Yeah, they're on their way to Alabasta. But Mr. 2 is one of my favorite characters. Bon Clay is amazing. He's funny as hell. Or they're funny as well. Funny as hell. But with that, I am going to call the stream. Thank you for making it, William. I hope you have a good night. Hope you're enjoying One Piece. Can't wait to hear more of what you think. Knowing you just finished Drum Island and you're going into Alabasta is pretty hype. I'm excited to see what you think. Anyway, hope you all have a good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me for the news, for manga. Like I said, tomorrow, Dr. Stone. Thursday? Did I say Wednesday or Thursday? Where is it? Tuesdays. Neither Wednesday or Thursday. Tuesdays I'll be doing Bleach. 200 sub Poggy? Hell yeah, we hit 200. I think Eddie was the 200th, so hell yeah. With that, have a good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world. Adios.
Never dropping now. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves. Never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the